All right, you guys, straight to jail for questioning at least Erika.
Me and the devil walking side.
Do you agree with Erika Kirk? Does this need to speed up? I mean, it's amazing. It's been 5 months. He hasn't even pled guilty or innocent. He hasn't had a preliminary hearing. Is that normal, and why is it taking so long?
So, Erika Kirk is facing her worst nightmare ever. She got arrested while trying to flee to Israel amid an FBI investigation. Turns out that the Tyler Robinson trial was collapsing, and when Erika got word of it, she decided to book the first flight out. Unfortunately, this time the feds were faster than her. They got word of her move and closed in on her at the airport. And now everyone's asking, why did the feds arrest her? Are they finally convinced that Erika was responsible for Charlie's passing?
I don't care who's mad. I really do not care who wants to be upset after this episode. Really, you'll be wasting your breath.
So, according to sources close to the feds, the Tyler Robinson case is not going as planned. The focus of the trial has apparently shifted from Tyler to Erika. In fact, the case has collapsed entirely with the defense pushing to disqualify the prosecutors. And that apparently had Erika shaking in her boots so much that she decided to pack her bags and book a ticket to Israel. Except there's just one problem. Erika got caught according to sources close to the feds. She got dragged in for questioning, and that's got everyone wondering why. Well, people have been digging into Erika's close friends, and one name that keeps popping up is Tracy Martin. She's been Erika's best friend for more than 15 years now. Apparently, Candace found out that Tracy was with Erika when she got the call about Charlie.
Now, we were working off of a tip that Tracy may have been with Erika when Erika got the call from Elizabeth and Mikey McCoy, because they were both on the phone, even though that was never revealed to the public until later. Tracy, I am told, because she's privatized her public profiles, but I am told that she has denied that claim. Okay, let's assume Tracy's telling the truth and that she was not with Erika on September 10th.
Now, what's interesting is that Tracy's daughter actually works as an assistant for Erika, and on the day of the incident, she was supposed to be at the location with Charlie. But guess what? She wasn't.
Because what Tracy cannot deny is that her daughter is indeed Erika's assistant. I have confirmed that. However, it is a fact that she was supposed to go to UVU on September 10th. I remind you, this is Erika's assistant.
And here's where it gets crazier. Tracy and her daughter actually told everyone that they didn't go because Tracy actually had a bad feeling.
But the reason that Erika's assistant and her mother, Tracy, Erika's best friend, told people in their orbit something quite interesting, actually. The reason that they told her that they didn't go is different from the reason that Erika didn't go, obviously. Tracy and her daughter told people that Tracy had a bad feeling. Like I told you, we've confirmed that. Tracy had a bad feeling, and so she stopped her daughter from going to UVU. This is now confirmed. It's a fact.
And that's raising all kinds of red flags. Did Tracy actually have a bad feeling? Or did Erika warn her about what was going to go down at the event? And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Fans now know that Charlie actually got into it with his Jewish donors right before the event. He texted a group chat of people saying, "Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause." That same day, Charlie apparently had an emergency Zoom meeting with Rabbi Wiki, according to sources close to him. Clearly, Charlie's text triggered a crisis in the top management. But what's interesting is that Erika never confirmed that. Instead, she went out of her way to get people to believe that he was only taking out his frustrations in the group chat and that he wasn't serious about abandoning the pro-Israel cause. She even had Josh Hammer, an American conservative political commentator, back up her blatant lies.
They're going to say that chat was really not a big deal. That chat wasn't a big deal. Charlie was just blowing off a little bit of steam. He didn't mean it. He never once blinked on his support for Israel. Now, according to Josh, that 2-hour later call, that was just because Josh Hammer's brilliant. He's a mentor. He was a mentor somehow to Charlie when it came to debating, and he really just needed some good talking points. He was angry at Israel, but he was just blowing off some steam, and then he was back and wanted to focus on these talking points. And so apparently he needed Josh Hammer, and he also needed this rabbi all the way in Israel who agreed to wake up at 4 a.m. his time to help Charlie with talking points to college students.
But there's just one problem with that statement. Charlie was a professional who had been in the game for years now. It's just not possible that he needed pointers to speak for a bunch of college students. He could have done that in his sleep.
He was good at his job, and he enjoyed having the debates. He enjoyed cutting across the clips so people could wake up to what was happening on college campuses. But let's just stop this absurd narrative that he couldn't sleep, like it was Christmas morning and he was 4 years old.
And for those of you who think fans are overreaching here, well, according to sources, after that call ended, Charlie texted his entourage that the higher-ups have placed a bounty on his head.
And then he sends off text messages to his security chief, Dan Flood, also to Andrew Colvett, and he says to them that they are going to kill me. Who is they? Well, Erika wants us to believe that he was referring to the left, or maybe even an Etsy witch, right? Some Etsy witch who put a curse on him. Because don't forget, we were also told that the definitely not at all Catholic Charlie had a priest come over and pray over him as well after he has this debating pointers handed to him and texting people saying he's going to die. He also was not at all Catholic and needed a priest to pray over him. And by the way, don't forget, he also apparently had no fears the next day, Erika says. She has his phone, but we got a priest praying over him. We have a declaration that he's abandoning the pro-Israel cause and that he feels that he is being bullied and he's done with it, and that Jewish people play into all the stereotypes. But we are also told that he had no fears the next day. Actually, he went to bed and he was just excited. He was elated.
And honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Charlie abandoning the pro-Israel cause would have been really bad for business. But the question is, how does Erika fit into all of this? Well, it's suspicious that she's saying Charlie was excited when her best friend Tracy and her daughter were worried sick about the big day.
It's excited, but they had fear. For some reason, Tracy Martin told her daughter, who's Erika's assistant, not to go to this event. They pulled her back because Tracy senses danger. But if that's just mommy intuition, are we to believe that she did this?
That right there is the biggest red flag. Apparently, the authorities believe that Erika's the one who warned them about the event. As for how she knew, well, there's only one explanation. She helped plan the hit with the higher-ups. And that's not entirely unbelievable because ever since the incident, fans have uncovered proof of Erika's Israeli connections.
Me and the devil. Walking side.
On top of that, she has given multiple interviews sympathizing with Jews.
Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance. Israel, Jewish people. It's awful. Awful. Anti-Semitism is what healing factor comes out of hating Jewish people? What healing factor comes out of hating Christians? What healing factor comes out? Hate in general. Nothing. Nothing.
She seems to have a great deal of love for the place.
We've been to Israel twice together. And to be able to walk in the place where our Lord walked and see the Bible come to life in Technicolor. How could you hate that place?
And that's more than enough reason for Erika to be placed in handcuffs, or at least that's what Candace thinks.
The situations were reversed, and there were this many verifiable lies that Charlie told regarding the murder or assassination of his wife. Charlie would be in prison awaiting trial. And I actually agree with that assessment.
Fortunately, it seems like the authorities are finally ready to hear out Candace and the others. They have arrested Erika and are questioning her about her involvement. Safe to say, all the powerful connections in the world can't get Erika out of this one safely. The only question is, what kind of evidence do the authorities have? And will it be enough to prove that Erika's guilty and close this case once and for all?